Hi, my name is James and I'd like to welcome you to my mini presentation on the 3 biggest myths about obtaining six-pack abs. And the first myth we'll talk about is that a lot of people believe that eating dietary fat will make them fatter. A lot of people seem to believe, that if they eat a high-fat meal, that fat just, travels into their mouth and down their esophagus and then just lodges itself permanently in their belly. That's not really the way this works at all. Okay, there is a digestive process that takes place. So if you eat a high-fat meal, it will travel down your esophagus, and then when it gets to your stomach, there are acids, and there's something called bile there that begins to digest that fat. So if you eat fat, it doesn't just lodge itself in your stomach. And actually the truth is that sugar is actually more likely to make you fat than eating dietary fat is, and that's because sugar throws off the hormonal balance of the body. Once the hormonal balance of the body is thrown off, that's when your body really starts to pack on the body fat and the belly fat. So if you're trying to obtain the six-pack look, again, eating sugar is going to be a huge enemy of yours. Actually, I personally lost about 30 pounds over the last 15 months when I switched to a high-fat diet called the paleo diet. So most people will find that if they switch to the paleo diet or the primal diet, which is a high-fat diet, that they're going to actually lose more body fat than they were before. Secondly, there's a myth out there that jogging or cycling for long periods of time is the best way to slim your belly. This is not true either. Actually, interval training is far more likely to slim your belly. Research has shown that more body fat is burned through interval training than through long-term aerobic activities. So an example would be like sprinting. You go out and you sprint for say 50 yards, and then you rest for a couple minutes, then you sprint for 50 yards again, then you rest for a couple minutes. So again, if you're trying to obtain the six-pack look, or if you're trying to lose body fat, the best way to go about it is by doing interval training instead of long-term aerobic activities. And our third and final myth is there's this myth that crunches and sit-ups are the best exercises for toning your belly. This is not true. Actually, you want to focus more on compound exercises like sprinting and even front squats and overhead squats. Front squats and overhead squats develop something called midline stabilization, and they develop the muscles around your spine, they develop your abs, they develop your outer abs, they develop even the muscles in your lower back. These types of exercises are going to give you a firm core, which of course is going to lead to that six-pack look that you're trying to obtain. There are a lot of products out there on how to get six-pack abs. The best one that I've found so far is called The Truth About Six-Pack Abs by Michael Geary, and I recently noticed that on his website he now has a couple of free videos that you can watch, and they're gender specific, one for men and one for women. So if you're looking to obtain those six-pack abs, I would recommend that you check these out. I'll actually put a link to this page down below this video, so if you want to watch these free videos for obtaining the six-pack abs, just go ahead and click on the link that appears below this video.